Welcome, Hoosier fans, to this Monday edition of Banner Morning, your weekday rundown of IU basketball news and notes. I'm Jared Morris, host of the Assembly Call, and we are one day away from Indiana hosting Wisconsin. In team news, Indiana is now 13-14 on the season and 4-12 in conference play. If the season ended today, Indiana would be playing Penn State in one of the two Wednesday games in the Big Ten tournament. The Hoosiers still have a chance to emerge from the Wednesday muck and secure a Thursday game, but they'll have to start quickly amassing some wins. Nebraska, Rutgers, and Illinois are all above Indiana in the standings by 2 games or less. The Hoosiers don't have any more games against the Cornhuskers, but Nebraska still has games at Michigan and Michigan State and home against Iowa, so they don't figure to pick up too many more wins. Indiana does play both Illinois and Rutgers in the final 2 games of the regular season, so the Hoosiers will have a chance to help their own cause there. Unfortunately, the fight for the number 10 seed in the Big Ten tournament is one of the most compelling storylines to watch down the stretch for Indiana. As is the fight to avoid making the kind of Big Ten history you definitely don't want to make. As Alex Bozich pointed out in his 5 takeaways column, Indiana is shooting just 26.3% on threes through 16 Big Ten games. According to Ken Pomeroy's numbers, Nebraska shot 26.5% on threes back in the 14-15 season, which is currently the lowest mark for a Big Ten team in conference games. The Hoosiers will have to improve their current percentage by at least a few ticks to squeeze ahead of Nebraska on that ignominious list, and to at least get a win or 2 over the season's final 4 games. And we had several birthdays over the weekend, so let's focus the rest of our time there. Happy birthday to Marco Killingsworth, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale, Archie Dees, Brian Sloan, and Trace Jackson Davis. Killingsworth played at IU in 2006. He averaged 17 points and 8 rebounds and delivered one of the most memorable dunks in IU history when his slam against Duke nearly blew the roof off Assembly Hall. The Van Arsdale twins were recently honored at halftime of Indiana's loss to Purdue. They shared Mr. Basketball, were both All-Americans at IU, and had long NBA careers. Dees had one of the most decorated careers in IU history in the late 50s, winning Big Ten MVP twice. He averaged 22 points and 13 rebounds a game for his career. Sloan played at IU from 84 through 89, and while he didn't score many points himself, his legendary screens helped Steve Alford and Jay Edwards get plenty of open looks. And of course, Trace Jackson Davis is a 5-star senior at Center Grove this year, a McDonald's All-American, and one of the favorites for Mr. Basketball. He'll be patrolling the post in Bloomington starting next season. For the links mentioned in this edition of Banner Morning, visit assemblycall.com, and remember to use the URL iutickets.shop to visit SeatGeek for the best prices on IU basketball tickets. That's iutickets.shop, promo code ASSEMBLY for $10 off your first purchase. We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new edition of Banner Morning. Until then, keep your elbows in and your eyes on the rim, and go Hoosiers.